Cheney Stadium, as home to the AAA Tacoma Rainiers baseball team and a moose named Rhubarb, the idea that people here are working to protect the natural environment shouldn't come as a surprise. But when you ask attendees what they know about it,
I don't know anything about it, actually.
Well, I know the stadium passes out recycle bags for people to put their recyclables in during the game.
the fact of the matter is Cheney Stadium was the first minor league stadium to join the Green Sports Alliance. But it's understandable that people wouldn't know all the achievements being realized here when you consider that they've been made gradually, beginning in 2008 when the city undertook a nearly $30 million renovation, which got the ball rolling with lower energy lighting, heating, and air conditioning systems. But stadium management is taking it further through waste reduction.
I think our approach to it, which I think actually speaks to how easy it can be for anybody to do this, is we haven't tried to do it all at once. We try to do a little bit more each year, and so we're saving a lot of money by recycling versus landfill, which obviously is also better for the region and the environment. We're now composting all of our food in the concessions back of the house. And I have to tell you, I don't think it's created any more work or any more pain for us, but it saved us a lot of money. So I could argue that, even if you're not a supporter of the green cause, let's say, most people are supporters of the bottom line and things they can do in the community. So we take a gradual approach and try to add something new each year, and recycling's been a huge part of that.
In 2012, the city of Tacoma and Cheney Stadium began partnering on a major project to prevent rain from carrying surface water pollutants through 10 miles of waterways downstream to Puget Sound.
This project is a green infrastructure project. We replaced over 4 acres of failed parking lot with pervious asphalt that it allows the water to soak right back into the ground as it did naturally before we came and developed it. We also improved the pedestrian connectivity from the Scott Pearson Trail and installed a new sidewalk all the way to 19th Street. We planted over 400 trees throughout the whole site, and then on Clay Huntington Way we replaced the road with pervious asphalt. We installed some rain gardens. We had an extra wide sidewalk. We installed lights, LED lights, one of the first pilots in Tacoma. We made the road wider to accommodate for bikes and put in some bike parking and also some electric car charging stations.
I think when you enter this park now in this parking lot, it almost has a park type feel with all the native grasses and things growing around, and to know that those things not only make this place look better than it's ever looked and provide walkways for fans and all this natural beauty around them, to know that it also does great things as far as our stormwater drainage and preventing things running off into the sound is an absolute bonus.
The approach is innovative and sets Cheney Stadium apart.
We've got a lot of good recognition so far internationally and locally. We've had a lot of interest from student groups and organizations to come and take tours of it and see how it's working. We've also received a couple of awards here locally in the state of Washington, and then it was also Green Road certified.
But making these efforts at Cheney Stadium is about more than the building itself. It's about involving the fans and the community.
It's a great message for anybody to learn about how you can improve stormwater even on your own site. It's a great example, and it's not something that's commonly used, but we're hoping will be.
Every game in the 8th inning, we ask our fans to recycle. So our ushers actually walk through the crowd after a little intro video with Rhubarb. We play some great music, and everybody participates in that recycling. So one, it helps clean up the park, and two, from a cultural perspective, it kind of teaches people that recycling is important and it's a good time to do it, and so I think it has lots of cool effects.
And what do the fans think?
Anywhere that I can be part of the solution to pollution is always the best.
They're very diligent about making sure we recycle plastics, glass, all of that great stuff.
I think it's a real plus. And I think people really, nowadays, they really appreciate something like that.
In the end, Cheney Stadium is hitting a home run, not only with fans, but for the entire South Puget Sound region.